Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, in this period we shall discuss section B of English paper. This section carries 40 marks and it further consists of question number 2 and question number 3. So far question number 2 is concerned, it has further 9 parts in Roman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These questions are set from the textbooks units included in the syllabus, which we have already discussed in section A of English paper. Candidates are to answer any 7 parts in approximately or about 40 to 50 words. In the light of textbooks, and so far the calculation is concerned, 7 multiplied by 4 is equal to 28 marks for this question number 2. Then after that, in this section we have got question number 3. This question number 3 further comprises part A and part B. In part A stanza from the poem is given in the paper. Candidates are to read the given stanza and then answer the question given and the end of the stanza. So for calculation of the mark is concerned, 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6 marks. You will get one stanza from the poem, and at the bottom of the stanza you will get 3 questions, number 1, 2 and 3. So far number 1 is concerned, you are going to paraphrase the first 2 lines of the stanza of any poem. Then after that you are going to write the rhythm scheme of the stanza. In poetry you must remember it that each stanza has got rhythm, and you are going to rhythm scheme of that rhythm is to be mentioned by you. The third is that the poet may ask the reference. He will quote 2 to 3 lines and he will ask to whom these lines have been addressed. Now if you study the poem thoroughly and each stanza, after that you will be able to answer this question. So far question number 3 B part is concerned. The theme of any poem given in the textbook can be asked. Candidates are to write the answer in about 50 to 65 words, and it carries 6 marks. Gentlemen, we have already told you that all the units of your textbook, they have got definite theme, but theme can be acquired by you or can be calculated by you at that time once you thoroughly study that. That's it. Rahim. My dear students, in this period we shall discuss section C of English paper. So far section C is concerned, it carries 40 marks and one of the note is also given. Attempt all the questions. Now this section C consists of question number 4, question number 5, question number 6, question number 7 and question number 8. Question number 4 consists of 2 parts in Roman 1 and 2. Question which are sets from the play Damon and Pythia. This is play. Candidates are to answer any one of the questions in about 60 to 75 words. Now, whatsoever the questions are asked, make sure that the answers should be given according to the text of the play. Do not use your common sense. No, not at all. It should be strictly according to the wording or the text of the play. It carries 06 marks. Question number 5 comprises part A, B and C. Part A has got further 7 parts, that is Roman number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are regarding the phrasal verbs. We have got the verb, and this question is related to the phrasal verb. Are given in the question. Candidates are to use any 5. Total there are 7 are available, but out of the 7 option is given that you are going to attempt only 5 phrasal verbs in the sentences. And for that, it is the prime responsibility of the teacher that he should teach all the phrasal verbs and how to use them in sentences. Then you can get the marks. Now, part B of section number, question number 5, use of correct form of verb given in the parentheses. You have got the brackets are available, braces are available. Within the word is given, but you are going to use the accurate according to the structure of the sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sentences are given in the question. Candidates are to use any 5 in the given sentences. That means in the bracket the correct form of the verb is to be used. Now it carries 05 words. My dear, we have got tenses are available: present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Similar past indefinite, past continuous tense, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Then we have got future indefinite tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous. Then we have got imperative sentences. If you know the sentences, but remember, you have to know the meaning of the sentence. And after studying the sentence, you will be able that which is the correct form of the verb which is to be used. Then part C of question number 5 is punctuation. Punctuation means full stop, comma, semi-comma, colon, semicolon, dash, inverted verbs, then sign of interrogation and sign of exclamation. These are called as punctuation. So you will be given a few lines of the paragraph are given. Candidates are to punctuate the given lines. And it carries 04 marks, punctuations. So far question number 6 is concerned. This question you are going to write the formal application or letter. This letter may be addressed to the editor of the newspaper highlighting the poor sanitary system in your locality or maybe any other problem or issue. For that you are going to write it. But remember that you must know the proper format of application as well as letter. You are going to write it accordingly. And it carries 08 marks. Question number 7 of this section. This regarding write a paragraph or any given topic. You will give a topic, maybe regarding discipline, maybe regarding courtesy, maybe regarding fashion, any topic. You are going to write down the paragraph. And that paragraph should contain 70 to 80 words. Or option is also given that you will get a paragraph in Urdu and you are going to translate into English. So choice is available and this question carries 0.6 marks. Now the last question of this section C is question number 8. You will be asked to write a dialogue between two individuals, between person, maybe friend or maybe class fellows, about a given topic. They will give the topic, and upon that you are going to write it. But this is it a conversation between two friends or two individuals or two persons or two class fellows. So it should not exceed 8 sentences. It must contain at least 808 sentences. In this option is also available, or write your CV, curriculum vitae, for the job advertised in the newspaper. One of the job is advertised in the newspaper, and you are going to prepare or formulate your CV according to that. CV stands for the curriculum, in which you are going to write down the names of father. Then after that you are going to write down the your date of your birth. Then you will write your qualification, professional qualification or academic qualification. So then if you have done any courses, then you are going to write down the give detail. Or if you have got any experience regarding that particular job, you must mention that. And write down the computerized nationality card as well as postal address and mobile number also. Thank you very much.